You're waking up with the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
90.5 WASU. It is 8 o'clock. You know what time it is. Time for the Morning App on this Friday morning. I'm Howie C. here with Dovey, Kristen, and Josh. How is everybody this morning?
I'm great. I'm really fine. The week has been up and down, but it's happy. I'm happy that it's over. You know, I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for the next one.
Oh yeah.
It has been an up and down week.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't been like constantly, cruising.
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster.
Oh yeah. I agree.
I mean, I'm always up. I'm happy. Even though I have like the biggest test ever, but it's fine. I'm fine.
Josh, I think you stay up a lot too. Like you're always up till like 1 or 2 o'clock. And you cruise through, but you make it every week.
I do.
I appreciate
always bank
that.
on snow days, even though there's no snow days even forecasted.
Just even the thought of snow. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go to bed.
Right.
I
But
need my sleep.
another thing I was thinking about the other day, I'm a huge movie person, like big movie person. I love watching movies, and it's 2018 now, so there are a ton of movies that actually just turned 20 years old. So we are here to celebrate their birthdays.
Oh man, it's gonna make me feel old.
Okay, first one on the list, Mulan.
20
turned
years
20
old?
years old.
Okay, yeah, that makes
You know what?
sense.
That's the only Disney movie I haven't seen.
What?
Really?
Like the Disney classical, like stuff that's like 2D at this point. Back then, yeah, I've never seen Mulan.
So can we watch it together? Can we all
Yeah.
like a fam night and go watch it?
I love
We
Mulan.
should.
That's like one of the only Disney movies I actually have seen. Because I was going through like a whole list of them because I had never seen them, and I actually ended up watching this like 2 summers ago.
Yeah, Mulan's
Yeah, so
awesome.
it was pretty good.
But it's funny because I know the what's the song by heart? The one that everybody sings.
I'm gonna make a man out of you.
Yeah, make a man out of you. Every time I pick up a broom, it's like, dum, 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 dum. I'm just like, oh, here it comes.
But you are a man.
Barely. But they are making a live action version of this classic in 2019. It'll be starring actress Liu Yifei? I don't know.
This is gonna be weird. Why are they doing this?
Yeah, they're doing a live. They're actually
They're
doing a live action Kim Possible.
What?
Yes,
Yeah, did you hear
just
about
saw
that?
I was
I
gonna-
didn't know
I was
that.
going to
Yeah.
tell you guys about that. It was supposed to be a surprise, Howie.
I'm sorry. Had to ruin it.
What?
All right, next we got, I don't know if you guys have seen this one because I haven't. I need to. It's on my list. Bruce Willis's Armageddon.
Haven't seen it.
Never seen
Anybody?
it.
I have seen it.
Is it
It's
good?
directed by Michael Bay,
Oh, never mind
Oh.
then. Okay, don't
but
watch
it's
it.
interesting. I mean, I can't remember what it was about though. It's like about drilling into the Earth or something, drilling into the asteroid. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like they're going into space based off of the cover of the picture.
Yeah. Oh, I remember now. There's an asteroid that's coming towards Earth, and they have to like send a team out to like.
Oh, so
It's super like American. And
like the plot of every cartoon movie ever, basically.
Yeah. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, this next one I've never seen or heard of, but it was the third most popular movie in the U.S. in 1998. There's Something About Mary. Has anyone heard of that?
What? No.
I think I've
No,
heard of
I
that
just-
movie, but
I saw it was very popular. I'm like, okay, 20 years old, but
this sounds familiar. I haven't seen it, but I think I've heard about it for sure. I think people really enjoyed the movie for what I've heard.
I mean,
but
most popular one in 1998.
so
I
don't
hope
know.
so.
I hope so.
But this next one I know everyone has heard. Saving Private Ryan
Yes.
Of
turned
course.
20 years old.
It hasn't really. I thought it was older than that,
Wow.
honestly.
That's kind of crazy, man. We're getting
I
old.
haven't seen that one either.
Really?
I
actually haven't seen it.
And that's one,
Yeah.
you haven't seen it either.
No.
Yeah.
Let's put Mulan on the side because I really want to see Saving Private Ryan. Like that's.
I hope they save him. I really do.
Yeah.
Gosh. That's one that I grew up watching. It was like
Really?
always on in our house.
One of
Yeah.
your favorite
You
movies?
watched that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My dad just always had it on, and so.
I don't see you watching like an army movie type thing.
We discussed this like literally 2 shows ago. War movies are my favorite.
Oh.
Huh.
Do you listen to me when I talk, Josh? Clearly not.
No.
Clearly.
We're being honest now. Next one, my parents watch this one a lot, or at least my mom, The Parent Trap.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
that's 20. Wow.
Love Parent Trap.
I've never seen it, but
It's really good, but it's so cringy, and then it's like you can't stop just seeing Lindsay Lohan, like baby Lindsay Lohan, you
Yeah.
know. But it's a good movie. It's a classic. That whole handshake scene.
Oh, yeah. So actually, me and Ashley, who's in the comm department, me and her had to do an assignment for class.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was kind of like she wanted to talk to somebody, and to impress them, we had to do the handshake from Parent Trap. So we had to learn it in a whole class time, and it was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it.
Oh Oh, nice
The handshake is
one.
hard.
You're so cool. Fun fact, Scarlett Johansson actually auditioned for the role that Lindsay Lohan got.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that they just originally did not set out to cast twins.
Yeah.
Like, it was very clear that they were like, no, we have technology. We can just hire one actor now. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I've never seen this Disney one, A Bug's Life. Anyone seen
You've
that
never
one?
seen that
You've never seen Bugs
I've
Life?
never seen A Bug's Life, but it's 20 years old as well.
Oh, I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, it's a beautiful butterfly. Yeah, I remember that guy. There's a lot of good characters in that.
Well, you're going to be disappointed in me again because I haven't seen DreamWorks Ants either.
I haven't seen
I haven't
that
seen Ants.
one.
I
That
haven't
is-
seen Ants. I think
Okay.
it was like a Ants versus Bugs Life thing at the time,
Bugs Life
and then
won.
everybody said no. I'm gonna go watch Bugs Life instead.
Yeah.
It was
There's no
way
way.
better. You really should give that one a watch. I vote Bugs Life above Mulan.
It was a great
honestly.
movie.
Really?
Yes.
It's
100%.
really good.
I just something creeped me out with bugs. I couldn't watch it. The Mask of Zorro. Anyone
Ah,
seen
that
that
was
one?
a good one.
I don't think I've seen that.
Feel like I have, but I don't know if I remember. It must have
Yeah.
been like really young.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I mean, my parents always watched all the Zorro movies as well, but I never got into it. You got Babe, Pig in the City.
Oh,
Does no
gosh.
one
I
remember that
never
one?
got
No.
into those.
No.
My sister watched it a lot.
I always got the Babe story, Pig, and the Charlotte's Web mixed up. Like, those were two popular, like, storylines that came out at the same time about a pig. And I'm like, nah, I'm not messing with either.
Okay, 3 more. The Rugrats movie.
Oh,
classic.
The one is that the one where they go to Japan or Paris?
Ooh.
I think it's
'Cause there's
Paris?
like two
No,
of
I
them.
think it's it's neither. Isn't it the one where they get lost in the woods?
What's that one?
They also had one where they crossed over with the wild thornberries, or
I
That was
remember
a great one.
that one.
Yeah.
But
Scratch and sniffs.
I'm pretty sure it was. This one is just the one where they got lost in the woods. Like
That might be-
Don't
I
remember
don't know
that
the
one.
whole
I don't know.
plot, but I remember they get lost.
They made a couple.
They get lost often because they're babies.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. The Prince of Egypt. Anyone seen that one?
Nope.
No, it's like that. It's like a cartoon.
The Prince of Egypt.
Yeah, I think I've seen it once.
I've
20
seen the
years.
cartoon, I think.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the movie for
If
it.
you saw like the poster, you might recognize it. And then lastly, The Big Lebowski.
Never saw
Never saw
that.
that
I
No,
want
me
to.
neither.
Wow,
I really
we're
want
very
to.
cultured here.
Yeah, but
Like I know it's like a classic. So
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely need to watch that.
You know what I'm surprised actually isn't on that list? Because I thought we would come across this discussion, though. The Sandlot. Did
That's
you
a
guys
good
watch that
movie.
one?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
20 years old?
I think it's older than 20. That's
Maybe
why.
it's older or maybe it's younger, but that was one that I definitely grew up watching all the time. Sandlot 1 and Sandlot 2, but Sandlot 3 was not good. So
Never
don't watch
seen
that
it.
one. Never seen Sandlot?
No.
Sandlot one's
Oh, my.
pretty really funny.
Yeah.
Sandlot's pretty good though. And speaking of movies, Marvel is on a craze right now with movies. So I have a couple of facts I want to throw your way for Marvel movies coming up in 2018 and 19. So Marvel has 6 confirmed movies for this year before August, or 4 of them before August, which is Black Panther, Avengers, Deadpool, Ant-Man, and then in the second half of the year, Venom in October, and X-Men, Dark Phoenix in November.
Yes.
So that's pretty crazy. They also have 6 movies coming in 2019, including Gambit with Channing Tatum, Avengers.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's going to be starring.
I'm sorry,
that
Is
one.
that
What?
actually on
Yeah.
track to come out though?
It's said right now that it's currently on track to come out in the summer of 2019. So
Man,
he's going to be starring in that. It's going to be pretty cool. Another Avengers movie, Captain Marvel, and another Spider-Man movie. So that's going to be coming out, and then 2 other unconfirmed from Fox. So going to be interesting.
Honestly, if you're not into superhero movies, it just sounds like you're speaking another language right now. Like,
True.
seriously. It
Yeah,
does.
Well,
yeah.
even if you're a fan of superhero movies, like that takes some stamina, you know, like
Yeah.
to keep constantly watching like superhero stuff. But I
Yeah.
think Marvel's pretty good with like changing the format so you don't get bored. Like they don't do origin stories anymore. They don't like.
Well, they will with Captain Marvel, won't they? Or
Yeah.
no?
I think that's
Yeah.
the origin story.
Okay.
Like, they still do a
They
few.
usually like introduce characters in other
Like in the comics,
people's.
yeah,
Yeah,
stuff.
you know. So it's they're pretty good about it.
I'll
Yeah.
go see the one with Channing Tatum in it.
Oh, my. Every girl goes crazy with Channing Tatum.
As long
Heck,
as
I
he's
go crazy
like,
for Channing Tatum.
right? As long as he's not, within a ton of makeup and I can't actually see him, because they do that sometimes. Like with Wolverine, isn't he in like a ton of makeup? I don't know.
Yeah, they made him look older, so it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. But Marvel this week actually had 3 trailers come out for movies, and it has totaled 35 million views in under 5 days out of all of those 3 trailers. So a lot of
I'm so
people are
excited.
watching some stuff.
They send out good movies, unlike DC, and DC still only like pumps out like one every like I don't know 5 months or so.
Exactly.
And yet Marvel's pumping out like 3, and they're all really good.
And they know what they're going to do for like the next 10 or 15
Yeah.
movies too, so they have it planned out. They're taking over the world. And even
That's
Black
nice.
Panther
I'm
has
okay with it.
the most advanced ticket sales out of any superhero movie ever.
Superhero movies are basically like the new westerns. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they actually reference that in the Spider-Man movie at the very beginning of the scene. The villain is kind of like looking at like
Vulture?
kind of a coloring thing or like something that his daughter drew.
Oh, yeah.
And they were superheroes or Spider-Man and stuff like that. Like, oh man, remember when we were kids and we were all about cowboys and Indians and all that?
Oh.
Yeah,
really.
I
it's
remember
a nice
that.
little nod, you know.
Good catch, Dovey.
Yeah.
That's why Dovey's awesome. But on the other side of the break, we're going to be talking about some kitchen gadgets. I know you all love to cook as much as I do, so we'll tell you which gadgets you need and which ones you don't.
on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Welcome back to the morning app. It is 8:16 in the a.m. It's frosty, it's early, but it's also the weekend. So congratulations, you made it.
No, it's not. It's Friday still.
We're almost there. Well, I only have one class left. That's at 12 o'clock. So once that's done,
Freedom.
nap time. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with my freedom. So you guys feeling all right? You can.
I mean, 3 classes. Still got 3 more.
You know,
you can make it though.
You know I love you guys if I only have the morning show to do on Friday. I get up on my Friday morning just to sit here with you guys. I have nothing to do afterwards. So
Hey, that's what I did last semester. I mean, technically same this semester, but I work. So, I mean, it just depends. But yeah, that's how it was last semester. I had to get up just for y'all.
Because we love to talk.
Well, you know what I got for you?
Oh,
Yeah,
I got some today I learned.
Let's go.
Learns.
I'm
I
hyped.
guess. So basically, for those of you, if you don't know, it's today I learned is a subreddit, which is another page on Reddit that's basically committed to
It's a
just really,
sub-page?
yeah, just like really quick, interesting facts that people post, and I'm gonna just drop a couple just to give you some cool ones for this Friday. So. The first one, actually, I thought that was pretty interesting was, speaking of Marvel, today I learned that the line in Thor Ragnarok, the one where he's like, we know each other, he's a friend from work,
Yeah.
that was actually suggested by a young Make-A-Wish visitor to the movie set.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Really?
Today I learned.
No, yeah, I heard about that. That was,
Ain't that
that was
something?
like the really coolest thing ever.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, actually. I haven't seen Ragnarok either, actually. That's the only Marvel movie I haven't seen.
Top 5 Marvel movie.
Kristen's
all
like, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know anything, but
right
CBW,
over my head.
Top 5.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I've been wanting to see it. Looks good. Here's a cool one, man. Oh my gosh. So today I learned that not only is the USA the third most populated country in the world, but if it had 1 billion more people, it would still be the third most populated country in the world.
That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, because I think India has like 1.5 billion and China has almost 2 now.
A little bit
right?
more than that.
Yeah.
now what if we stole 1 billion from the people who are ahead of us? Then would we catch up?
Yes, then we'd be number 2. Well, it depends. If you get it from one country, we'd be number 2.
What if we
probably.
steal half from both? 500,000
Then we
from
would
one?
be
Then we
number
would
one.
Okay,
yeah, we'd be number
I'm
one,
liking
yeah.
what I'm putting down.
No, I don't know.
Actually, no, we wouldn't. We would still be number 2, I think. Because China almost has
Probably.
2, so if you took half of that, or you took like 500 million, they have 1.5. We would have 1.3. So
I'm quite surprised. You know what's kind of crazy too is that like we're still growing. You know, there's still rural areas where I grew up that are still building and building,
Yeah.
and like it's just gonna keep getting bigger, and it's crazy.
It's also crazy because look, we have like 7 billion people in the world, right?
Yeah.
So those two countries make up like 2/7 of everything. Like,
Wow.
If
Yeah.
aliens came down, they would have the expectation of like, you know, the average human probably being Asian or, you know, Indian, for example.
Yeah.
It's just kind of interesting. You never
Yeah.
really think about that.
Unless they land in the wrong place. What if the aliens land in like Madagascar or something? They're going to be really surprised.
Ain't nobody over
They're
there.
going to be like, oh, 5
Is it
people?
Madagascar?
Yeah.
But it's
5
just,
people? Thought there were more.
Or they'll live in Canada and think we're all nice.
In short.
Well, speaking of, I was gonna say speaking of monkeys, or what are they called, lemurs? Like what in Madagascar? do you-
Yeah, I think they're lemurs.
You know,
they were-
Zubumafu, like those things.
Yeah, I thought
No,
those were.
Madagascar.
Thought they were raccoons for the longest time. They're
So-
not.
Wow.
Today I learned that apes don't ask questions. While apes can learn sign language and communicate using it, they've never attempted to actually learn any new knowledge by asking humans or other apes. They don't seem to realize that other entities can know things they don't. It's a concept that basically separates us.
That's incredible. For them to be so like smart that they're just like, I don't need to know anything else.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I can ask. You can tell me. Wow.
It's like, it's probably, maybe it's because they just know everything. Maybe it's
I
they're
wish
just
I
like,
had that confidence.
It's like, yeah, they know the universe. I got one more if you guys want one more.
Yes. Let's do it.
It's a little, it's a bit of a stretch. It's kind of, I know Kristen's going to be like, really?
Is it about superhero movies again?
It is not.
Okay,
All
then
right.
I would like to hear it.
Wow.
Today I learned that in Interstellar, the depiction of a black hole required completely new CGI rendering software that was so accurate that it provided enough scientific insight to publish 3 scientific papers.
Wow.
What?
scientific papers on black holes or on CGI development?
Black holes.
That's actually, wow. I thought it'd be CGI based, but
I need to watch it.
Because you can't really look
Yeah,
into
I've seen
one,
it.
you know? But
You can't?
So how did
they're
they
kind
make
of far out.
how did they make a black hole then that like is real enough that they can write that's someone went to
It's
space
just
and
the
back.
CG. It's just the text. It's just the CGI.
that's a lot of thinking right there. I like that.
Doesn't it blow your mind, though, that people are out there doing those things and, like, I can barely speak English for a living? Like, there's people out there that develop
Yeah.
computer software and then they write scientific papers. And, like, sometimes I pour coffee and I don't even make it into the mug. Like,
Dude, Elon Musk, like literally, I think he sent like a convertible into space, blasting
yeah,
David
the
Bowie.
Tesla convertible.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And I'm just like, you
What is
know,
wrong with people, man? They
playing
do some crazy
Overwatch. Yeah,
stuff.
on the couch. So
Love it.
that's what I got for today. But you know,
well, mine is completely off topic, but I found it quite interesting. Kitchen gadgets that you should get rid of. Now, I do not cook, nor can I cook, but I
Don't worry.
tried to cook. But I know, Josh, you love cooking.
I'll tell you exactly which of these gadgets you need.
I think I have about half the actual necessity items in my
Okay.
kitchen. I like barely have a cutting board, maybe have a pan.
You said you barely have one.
Yeah.
Broke it.
But kitchen gadgets that you could get rid of. Pans that are non-stick. I don't believe in this because you can
No.
just get coconut oil and then they're non-stick. You know?
You never know when you'll need another pan. I'm always looking for a pan. I don't matter. Keep the pan.
Yeah.
Baking sheets that are gross now.
Nope, you can put tin foil on them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's
Yep.
right.
Old spices. Spices that have
you can
gone
keep,
bad.
You can keep using them.
Can you though?
Spices don't go bad.
You don't think so?
Yeah, did they expire?
No.
I thought they expired.
Technically, everything has to
It's
has
true.
to have an expiration date because honey doesn't expire, but they put a label on there because they have to.
Nah, expiration dates are fake news. Expiration dates are not real. We don't need them.
you
It's,
gotta
it's
look
just,
at the product. You
Yeah.
know, just make sure there's no spoilers.
you just give it the
Yeah.
sniff
But-
test, the taste test, and you're all good.
I don't know, man. I think it's real news. I don't think it's fake.
Debatable. But no, you can throw spices into anything, old or new. Just throw them in there.
Cool.
Cookbooks you've never used. I disagree with this because it is a great decor item in your kitchen. It makes you look like you know how to cook.
Okay, I agree.
It's
No.
true. It's good for aesthetic.
If you retire and you want to cook, you have books there. You never want to get rid of them.
I have about 4 cookbooks, and I have opened none of them.
Well, that's your fault.
I didn't buy any of
You
them, so
could be a cooker.
no loss. Mugs that you don't use anymore.
Nope, you use every mug ever. You never know when you'll need a
You
mug.
use
Okay.
every mug ever.
Yep.
Okay, I never
a lot
understood
of
this
mugs.
though. Why do people have so many mugs when you only need one a day? So technically, you really
No.
only need 7 mugs. I know girls that own 25 plus mugs, probably.
I don't know.
Growing up, we put ice cream in our mugs.
Oh, really?
We ate our ice cream out of
Yeah.
mugs.
What?
That seems
Yeah.
pretty common for people.
What?
Yeah. Not that I do it, but
Also, I feel like mugs are just everywhere. Like, I feel like everybody sells mugs. If you go to like a state, you know, like you go to like the gift shop, there's always like Arizona. And, like, you know,
I mean, because what if you have like a whole bunch of people over, they get drunk, they're gonna want coffee later, so then you have a bunch of mugs for them.
ooh,
I
that's
never
smart.
want coffee.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
A lot of people usually get that after.
Really?
Yeah. Sobers them, or they think it sobers them up.
Maybe
you never
I'm
have too
doing
many.
something wrong. And then lastly, appliances that you just don't use anymore. I disagree with this one too because they're really fun. And, I might break them because I don't know how to use them. But they're fun and they come in handy that one time that you need a juicer. It comes in
yeah,
handy.
I was just thinking like juicer or
Yeah.
as an example.
What if you
Or
want to
like
get fancy?
a cheese grater.
You
I buy
always
my.
need a cheese
Oh,
grater.
you
No.
always need a cheese.
You know
grater.
you buy your cheese grated already.
Nuh-uh.
You buy blocks of
Shredded
cheese.
I do
cheese.
buy blocks of cheese. And cheese graters can also be potato graters. Have you ever grated a potato
That's-
on
Why
your
would
cheese
you
grater?
need to grate a
Because
potato?
to make a hash brown.
Well, see, I don't make anything that doesn't come
Teach me how to
frozen.
make hash browns.
Yeah, you literally just grate the potato on the cheese grater.
See,
Oh man.
Josh
you
just
throw it-
cooks all the time. All he does is chef up, man. But we're going to be chefing up some more stuff on the morning app. After the break, it's In the Dark, Camila Cabello.
Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Back here on the Morning App, and that Whitney Houston song, One Moment in Time, was actually written for the Olympics a while back. I don't know exactly what year, but I figured in honor of the Olympics starting up, we'd have a little Whitney on the show.
The Winter Olympics.
See, look, I want to see some more curling. That's what I want.
Curling's incredible.
Yes.
Go watch curling.
Figure skating.
I think it was on last night as well. But
What, figure skating?
yeah, the prelims or whatnot.
See, I don't have cable. This is the one time where I need it.
You come over anytime. We'll watch it.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. But if you are just getting your morning started on this Friday, lovely, it's a little bit more warm than it has been morning. High of 49, low of 36, mostly clear today. Honestly, I stepped outside and it was it was still like frozen over my car, but I was like, wow, this is warmer than we have been.
This is the warm
nice.
frozen.
Yeah, this thing's going to get to the 40s and 50s. So.
Yeah, we're in the double digits, and I was like, fresh air, springtime, shorts weather.
Yes.
So it's actually quite nice outside today. In my opinion, still cold.
Oh, yeah, still cold, but we're making it.
We are making it. Speaking of making it, it is time for our favorite game show of the week.
I wouldn't
Real
say
or fake?
favorite, but you know,
Who's winning?
You wouldn't say favorite,
Because he's
Toby?
losing.
it's just that we haven't made a bet about anything yet. I think it's just
He's nervous.
I just don't like things that just tear people apart. You know, like
I'm fine, Dovey. I don't know about you. You know
All
why?
right.
'Cause I'm confident I'm going to win like I did last semester.
Well, yeah,
You
won and
won,
lost.
but you
Place.
lost.
I won. I won the game. Let's not twist that around. I made a dumb bet, and that was dumb.
Okay, but
You
you
did
didn't
win.
win.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
What's
Well,
the score?
Right now, the score is Josh, you have 3 points. Howie has 3 points, and I have 4 points. It's really not
And that's like
that big of
4
a
losses, right?
Yeah.
4
It's-
misses.
We're actually
Yes.
doing pretty well, I would say,
Yeah,
relatively.
but also think about this. Hey, we have like 95 more days in the semester.
So we got a lot more.
Quite a few more weeks.
Don't
I'll pull
remind me.
away.
All right, so how real or fake news works is I'm going to read you a headline, 4 news headlines, and all I can tell you is the headline itself. You will determine if it is real or fake. Tally for every wrong answer. It's like golf at the end of the semester. The lowest score wins. Are you guys ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Yes.
First news headline. Toddler busts dad's jaw after being denied milk.
A toddler.
A toddler.
What do you mean bust? Like breaks?
He's squared up. He said, he's square up, man.
Is it a pop or is it a bust? Because when I think of a bust, I think of a like
Yeah.
cracking.
Yeah.
If it's a
Teeth
pop,
Broke
it's like
his jaw.
yeah.
Like a Popeye hit, yeah.
I'd say that's real
Fake.
news.
What?
Real news. Yes.
You know what? How he's missing though, the baby does that after not getting milk. The baby should be getting milk from the mom, so he should have squared up and punched the mom for not getting milk. So,
Well,
Well,
I mean,
hold
they
on,
do
hold on.
bottles sometimes.
Yeah,
hold
that's
on.
a
dads don't know how
very
to do that.
So wait,
that's a very old school method,
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah,
What
it's
was the-
old school.
what was the headline?
Toddler busts dad jaw after being denied milk.
Okay, we didn't say anything about punches. Could have grabbed something
That's
and,
true.
and thwacked him.
That's true. He could have got
With
made
a
a
block,
word
with a
up.
building block.
what's the thing that rattles that they have? What's it?
A rattle?
Oh yeah, it's a rattler. Is that it?
No, that would never.
Yeah, he probably hit him with that. He's like, yeet.
Just pops and breaks. I wouldn't even be mad as a father if my child was like, yeet.
I feel like that's what Howie was like when he was younger.
Probably. Like,
He was like-
goo goo, yeet.
He was like, it's lit as a toddler.
Doing ad libs like Travis Scott.
Or
Like, that's real news. That's all I know. All I know it's real.
It's got to be fake.
Cardi B going. I'm gonna say it's fake.
There you
Yeah,
go, Joey.
I think it's fake.
Get
I
back
don't know.
into it.
All right, so Dovey and Josh, you say fake. Howie says real.
Yes.
Howie, you are incorrect.
What?
So this is fake news. Fake news. Yep.
That's about right.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna let that sink
My
in.
week right there.
All right, it's okay. You can redeem yourself. Second news headline: Bride with no female friends has all male bridesmaids.
Bride with no female friends has all male bridesmaids.
Wait, that's you.
Yeah.
It's Kristen. Wow. Congratulations.
Listen, it's not that I don't like girls. It's just girls don't like me. So all my friends are guys.
If I'm
wonder what
not
they
a
were wearing.
bridesmaid at your wedding, I'm going to be mad.
You can be a bridesmaid, Josh.
I want to be a bridesmaid.
I want to dress like I just want to look beautiful that night. You know?
Flowing down.
Yeah.
That's real. That's definitely real.
That's real
I could.
news.
I'll say it's. I want to say it's real, but you know, having 3 people go with the same answer ain't fun. So I'll say it's fake.
Well, that's why you're losing.
Real.
I'll say it's fake, but I
Real
think
news.
it's real, low-key. But I'll say it's fake.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dovey says fake. Howie, Josh, you say real.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, Dovey, you're incorrect, sir. I'm so sorry.
You want to hear that one more time?
Wrong.
What's that from?
From SpongeBob.
When he did the Krabby Patty, like they did the training thing.
Oh yeah, the voice of Tita Talita Talita. Is it that guy?
Yes, exactly.
Wrong.
All right, yeah, bride with no female friends has all male bridesmaids. 24-year-old college student had an all-male bridal party. Not uncommon, honestly, I don't think. Yeah. All right. Third news headline. Bigfoot spotted at park in Wyoming.
I knew he made his way out there.
See, look, I'm going to say real because so many people have made claims that they saw Bigfoot. And they'll say, yeah, Bigfoot was spotted in Wyoming, Idaho, the Appalachian Mountains. So I'm going to say it's real.
I'm gonna say it's real too, because if that's true, then that's gonna be the biggest scientific breakthrough of the evening or the
I'll go
afternoon,
fake.
essentially.
You can go real, Josh.
No, I'll go fake.
Oh, okay. All right, he's got it.
It's fine.
Sounds a little salty.
All right.
All right, so Dovey and Howie say real.
Yes.
Joshua, you say fake.
Yeah.
All right, well, Josh, you're correct.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just good at this
shame.
game.
This is fake.
I know what I'm doing.
This is fake.
What?
You were even hesitant to go for real.
Well, I was saying it was real because they would claim it. I wouldn't say it was real that Bigfoot was real, you know?
Sure.
Because Bigfoot doesn't exist. It's a lie.
All
I mean,
right.
it was just too random. Like,
That's
oh, Bigfoot in Wyoming. I'm like, well, I just saw Bigfoot here in Boone.
So,
Anyone can say that.
Fair. Fourth news headline for the day. Florida man busted for smuggling alligator purses in his pants.
That's fake. No way.
Wait. Alligator purse. Originally, I thought you just meant the animal itself, an alligator in its pants.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
that could hurt, so...
Yeah, no. Florida man busted for smuggling alligator purses in his pants.
See, it makes
Dovey, are you
sense to me.
cheating? Don't look at my screen,
no,
sir.
I'm not.
Look at his
I don't-
story. He's definitely
I don't-
not cheating.
yeah. What's?
You don't know what an alligator purse is?
I don't.
It's a purse with alligator skin.
Just alligator
Yeah.
skin,
Yeah.
basically.
It's very in.
But that sounds
So
really
I've heard.
uncomfortable to wear in your pants.
It makes sense. It's Florida, though, because they have alligators everywhere.
It's
So
too
Well,
convenient.
you gotta do what you can to smuggle and make a living. Like, it's definitely real.
in his pants, though? Nah,
Where else are you gonna put it?
that's fake. That's
It's
fake.
real.
I'm also going to say fake.
Wow.
Okay. And
It's real.
Josh says real.
Yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Josh, are you confident?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, sorry, sir. You are incorrect. This is fake as well.
Ooh.
Ooh,
You get
Nothing.
You lose. Good day, sir.
man.
Dobie, do you know the score right now?
Yeah, no. I accidentally deleted the doc. Yeah, it's Josh has 4 points. You're in second place with 5 points, and I'm in last place with 6 points.
I went 3-1, and I can't believe I'm only up 2 on Dovey.
Yeah.
But honestly, when you think about it, there's 4 news headlines every single day, so you could go from first to last in a day. You really
true.
could.
Yeah, we have plenty of real fake news, but coming up after the break, we're going to be talking about relationships and love like we normally do on the morning app. Let your losses be your lesson. Robert Platt on the app.
Welcome back to the morning app on a lovely Friday. And yes, I did use Kristen's lovely Friday, as always. I don't know what they're mad at me for.
You're stealing my thunder.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what was going on. You all were looking at me, so I decided to welcome the public into our final segment of the day. And now, of course, as always, it's time for our relationship segment.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
No more. Could you imagine that as a country
I know
song?
Chris was waiting for. She looked at me.
Well, I love these songs. These are good songs, right? Good relationship going songs.
There's a butt coming.
But I like the other one the more. The one
The
that
more.
Barry White. The more.
I like that one the more. No, I like the wham wham.
Oh no, that's not Barry White.
I can feel it. Yeah, I like that
It's
one.
This one's good too.
So I
yeah.
I get my hopes up and I'm like, oh, here it goes, and then it's like,
And then I play the better one.
oh, that one's not the better one.
You know why she likes the other one better? Because she came up with it, and I came up with this one.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
exactly- we both had conflicting ones. We're like, oh, what about that song at like the exact same time, and they both were different. She's like, oh,
Oh. Well, Aqua got to put both of them on now, so.
I already do.
But it gives the other one more plays. What's that about?
I've been giving yours a lot of plays.
Not when I want it to be played, though.
Oh my
Not when my
gosh.
hopes are up high. Okay, so basically it's time for our relationship segment, and I wanted to discuss what you guys think about how long should you wait, / is there a timeline on when you should say I love you?
Ooh. See, for me personally, I think it'll be probably like 3 months after you start dating. Actually, no, like, maybe 2 to 3 months, I say. Not like in the first month at all, but I don't know. I think it just depends on the relationship and how close you are. If you feel the need to say it, go ahead. But me personally, I don't say it that early. That's just
Okay, okay. Would you be the first to say it, though?
no.
No,
Ah.
No, I'll
No.
wait.
you gotta.
I guess I would say it if she said it first, like whenever it happened. Sometimes it's sooner than like 2 or 3 months, but I'll say it first.
Everything the competition. So the goal is to try and make your partner say it
Yeah,
first.
yeah. See who says
Yeah.
it first.
Everything's a competition.
Yep.
Joshua Kornmeyer. That is-
Exactly. So
that will be
you-
on your tombstone.
You gotta do a lot of nice things, a lot of like really romantic things for her to finally just randomly say it one day and like,
Josh, I love
got you.
you.
Let me return that.
Bye.
I'm always scared that when we are kind of approaching the time to say it, I was always scared that I would like accidentally say it in my sleep or something like that because I sleep talk, and I didn't want that to be. Or when it's a Friday night and we have a few drinks in us, I think I almost said it one time, and I was like, no, can't do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to be careful because I was waiting. I was like, no, he has to say it first, right? So I was waiting, and it got harder and harder to not say it, like either when I was sleeping or
It's a
out at the
competition,
bars.
yeah.
So
It's
It is
true.
a competition.
It's a race.
it's not a
a mental
No,
game.
it's not, guys.
The
mental
best,
game.
I think the best time to drop it is when you know that, like, if you say it, it's not going to change anything, Because that's
Okay.
when I did it.
Yeah.
So wise.
When I did it,
Really though.
my girlfriend was like, she wanted me to say it first because she already knew just from the way like we were behaving with each other, what we were doing for each other, but also because she knew it would mean a lot for me to say it first, for me to like, not because I've always had a problem with saying it for the other person, not doing it for myself.
Yeah, because they
So-
say it too soon, and then you're like, I don't know what to say, so I just say it
Thanks.
back, so it's not awkward.
I love you. Thanks.
And you should feel like when you say it, you're like, oh, finally, dude. Like we already know, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But it's just nice to now we can just say it. It doesn't really make that big a difference, so it's just nice,
Yeah. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that. I like the conversation.
I still like the near-death experiences. If you're having a near-death experience, definitely say I love you. If she's hanging off the side of a
Totally.
mountain and you're like holding on by one arm, don't drop her, but you can definitely say I love you in that instant.
I love you. We've been on 2 dates. I love you.
I love you.
Well, if you do get the chance to find love, one thing that's kind of a new quiz that people have been taking.
I don't think it's new.
It's not new?
I don't think it's new.
How long has it been out?
I've known this for honestly growing up. I mean, it's been a theory.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, for a while.
Debunked.
It's so these are. I don't know if you've heard of the 5 love languages.
Only forever since Kristen started.
Oh, seriously?
being
Okay,
here.
this is new to me.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. But basically, for those of you who don't know, there's a book called The 5 Love Languages, and it's written by Gary Chapman. And the whole premise is that everybody has a way to show affection and love, and then there's like a quiz you can take to find out what your personal love language is.
I
and
do
you
need
can
to
use
take that quiz, though.
I took it with my girlfriend. We actually matched up on the first main one,
Oh,
and then
really?
the second ones are different. Yeah,
Oh,
so it was
okay.
pretty cool.
What's your first main one?
My first main one was quality time.
Okay.
And that's basically just taking time out to have with that person.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the most important thing for me. Like, just even if we're not doing that much, as long as we're engaged and like having a good time. And the same thing for her. Another one is physical touch. For some people, like, it's the physicality is a big part of love for them.
Hugs or
Hugs
like holding
and
hands. Just like you
affection.
always need to be touching that other person in some form.
Yeah.
something like
It gives
that.
them kind of more comfort and be like, that person's there with me. Another one is acts of service. I think that was my second one. That's when whoever you're in a relationship with, like, he or she's gonna like make you dinner or like help you out. If you're just like caught with laundry, forget to do your laundry, and they're like, hey, I got your laundry for you.
Yeah.
That's like that's another one. Words of affirmation. Like, I guess that's just saying, you're awesome, or
Yeah, I took this as like, not even just like, oh, you're awesome or something like that, but just like showing love through language. So
Yeah.
like, even if they're having a bad day, maybe you can't spend quality time or physical touch, but you could be like, hey, I'm sorry you're having a bad day. Like, do you want to talk about it? Like, let's talk about it. So maybe not just like affirmations like you're beautiful, but just being there for them with words. Is how
if you're
I
like a
took that.
linguistic person, that's probably what you need. And then receiving gifts. So just being, somebody who's going to give you flowers, give you chocolates, whatever it is,
Little presents.
little things that remind you, like, oh, this person, just wants to give me
It's
something.
important
so
to me. Yeah.
if you haven't taken it, check it out. 5 Love Languages. It
What
could help
website?
you out.
I was just trying to find it.
It's just www.5, like the number 5, lovelanguages.com.
You have to create a whole profile.
No, you don't.
I just went to it.
You can also, I'm sure there's some.
There's got to
like
be
a guest
somewhere.
You wanted my
Yeah.
social security number,
I'm
my
sure-
credit card
well,
number, everything.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
There's some condensed BuzzFeed version out there. You'll find it.
Yeah, you'll find it. And you could also just research it and figure it out,
I think they're trying to take my info.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you here on our Friday show of the Morning App. Join us Monday morning at 8 a.m. with Molly.